Hi guys. So I'm back. Um all beautified, all beautified, all beautified. I've had my weekly maintenance, or should I say my like bi-weekly maintenance, because I do maintenance bi-weekly. Got my eyebrows done, got my nails done, got my hair done, I'm feeling good. And yeah, I'm back. It's been a very busy couple of weeks. I actually wanted to record this video in the morning. But I was really busy. I had too many client sessions today, so I just couldn't. So I'm back and I'm recording it in the evening, unfortunately. So yeah, when I record it in the evening, the quality is always sucky. Actually, if anybody has any like camera suggestions they want to put down in the comments, I'd really appreciate it because I would honestly love to get like a better, like an actual camera. I bought a Sony Cybershot and I loved it and it just didn't work. It was beautiful, but it just didn't work for some reason. And then I sent it back and I just never really cared to buy it again because it took me forever to choose a camera. I'm extremely picky and yeah, it's just a lot. So if anyone has like a good recommendation for a camera, um, please drop it in the chat. Or should not chat. Please drop it in the comment section. Okay, so today, um, yeah, uh, I'm gonna be talking about the attempt to make black women undesirable in the media. There is a massive attempt to make black women undesirable in the media. And we all know that that's just rubbish because black women are not undesirable. There are very, extremely beautiful, desirable women. We see this, you know, happening again and again in shows like Love Island, Too Hot to Handle, and all these other dating shows, The Bachelorette. And I'm not really a huge fan of like dating shows. I think I've only watched one, which is Love is Blind, and I've only watched season one of that. I mean, we all love Lauren and Cameron. I'm sorry, Lauren and Cameron are the best, like the absolute best. And yeah, essentially, I love the first season of Love is Blind. I haven't watched any other seasons after that because I just can't bother. I'm too busy. And but from what I've seen so far, people aren't really in it for love. They're just in it. They know why they come there. They got an agenda. They got an agenda. Like, they ain't coming there for love. Like, they don't care. Um, and I've just noticed that with black women in general, there's this pressure to be glamorous all the time, to feel like you need to be beautiful all the time, or you need to be looking, you know, made up all the time. Like black women seem to feel this pressure to look constantly on point. I see this in the media, in the music industry, in the fashion industry, even in your career. Like, even I grew up with this rhetoric that, you've got to be 110% better than everybody of all your counterparts of a different race because you've got more to prove or some bullshit like that. And a lot of black women feel like they have to put in a lot more effort just to get like the basic things that other races are getting. And, I see this even in the dating market, where they say like black women seem to struggle on dating apps, or that wasn't my experience. But there seems to be this mindset that as long as like you're European or let's just say as long as you're European, you're suddenly attractive, when we all know that's not true. Having blonde hair, blue eyes, or having black hair or being white doesn't automatically make you attractive. When I walk outside of my house, most people I see, especially if we're talking about Europeans, are just normal looking people. There's nothing wrong with them, but there's nothing that's gonna make you turn your head twice, and there's this idea that black women have to be glamorous all the time just to meet up with mediocre counterparts of a different race. Like I'm just gonna say it that way. And there's this pressure, where other races could just go out with like sweats, hair tied up all messy. There's that aesthetic on TikTok. Now, I'm not on TikTok because I feel like TikTok is an app of the dead. It's an app where your brain just goes to die and goes to rot in hell. But yeah, I'm not a fan of TikTok. But I definitely feel like there's that aesthetic on TikTok for white women. And there's, I don't feel black women get that same grace. You can't be mediocre and average, you have to be a certain glamorous all the time. And you see it all the time on these dating shows. Like, for instance, you've got Love Island. Love Island, especially in the UK, Love Island is a big event in the UK. Like, everyone gets mad excited when they announce the girls that are coming into the villa, when they announce the bombshells. Most of the time, these girls are very white looking, artificial white women. They look almost like animated cartoons, like animations done badly. So, like, it's very obvious that they've had some sort of plastic surgery done, and they just don't look real. They don't look like real people. They look like there was this monster in, well, I'm not gonna call them monsters, but they look like there was this alien, shall I say, nemesis of Doctor Who. And this was like one of the old Doctor Who seasons where he was wearing human skin, but he would peel it back. When he wanted to kill a victim, he would peel it back and it would be an alien underneath. And some of these white women that they're putting on these some of these women that they're putting on these Love Island, they look almost similar. Like, they don't look real. They look like they were constructed by AI. I've seen beautiful white women on the street that wouldn't be chosen for Love Island. But the kind of women they bring in are these constructed AI Barbie looking women. They don't actually look real, but yet there are beautiful black women, beautiful in shape, fit, gorgeous, accomplished black women that go on there. And time again, they are rejected, made to feel undesirable, made to feel worthless. You can see it happening with, you saw it happening with Samira. Samira was literally crying on national television because she was almost like entering into like friendship relationships, but no guy in the villa actually liked her. You saw it with You One Day, and I don't watch Love Island in like constantly, but I saw clips and I was just seeing it happen, and I was just like, why are black women not going on these shows? Why? You saw it with You One Day, where literally she was just getting passed over time and time again. And these ITV bosses, they know exactly what they're doing. They know what they're doing. They bring in people who do not like black women. They know the dating preferences that these people have. These people have preferences. Because remember, I said in my previous video that preferences isn't the same as requirements. They know the requirements that these men have, and they bring on men that are only interested in dating white women or women who aren't black. And they do this for white men and they do this for black men. So even when you bring a black man on the show, he may not necessarily match with the black woman. Now, they bring on this token black woman on the show and you think, oh, well, she's just going to match with a black guy. No, it rarely happens. Most of the time, they bring in people who already don't like black women. And they do this on purpose because they are trying to create this narrative and spread this narrative that black women are undesirable. They want to reinforce that white European beauty standard. It's within their best interest. But actually, if you look in reality and you go off the screen and you look off, shows like Love Island and Too Hot to Handle, you can see that that's not the case. In reality, you can see that there are beautiful black women of all skin and shades and sizes who are being loved, who are being taken care of, who are being provided for. I'm literally one of them, literally. And the craziest thing is that they're trying to make this narrative stick. And every time I see a black woman go on that show, I'm just wondering why. Why? You know what your role is there. Black women know what their role there is before they've already got there. You know what your role's going to be. Why put yourself in that position? And it's almost like, if you want to bring black women on, why not actually give them the chance to find love on Love Island rather than making it impossible? But of course you want to make it impossible because it makes it easier for you, to go on with that rhetoric. And it's just really sad that a lot of black women struggle with that. And I definitely think it ties in to this idea, especially in the UK where, and I'm sure in the US as well, like, if you grow up in a predominantly white institutional area, as a young black woman, you might feel invisible because you might not see anyone that you might not see people that find you attractive. And it's not that you're not attractive, it's the geography of where you are, it's the area, it's where you are. And this is definitely something that's happening on Love Island. Those black girls that went on there, Yuande, Samira, although Kaz did find someone, but I think, they're not together now. They are attractive women, but on Love Island, they almost revert back to those people in school who are in predominantly white institutions, and it's enforcing the stereotype that some black women may have actually experienced where they felt invisible in their area, romantic wise. Now, I'm very fortunate that I've always had attention and I've always been desired, but it's never been something that I'm like super interested in being. Like, I don't care about being desired. Like, I don't care. But it's really sad that, they are trying to go with this narrative and they're trying to really brainwash black women into. And a lot of black women felt bad watching Love Island. And I don't have time to watch this stuff in full. Just watching the clips on YouTube was enough exposure for me. And I was like, okay, thank you, bye. Literally, and watching this on YouTube was enough exposure. Just clips was enough exposure for me to know what they were all about. I sussed them out. I knew what they were all about. Nothing worth putting my energy and time into watching 4 episodes. No way. But it's just really sad that they're going along with this narrative. And, you see it in shows also like The Bachelorette. Every time a black woman comes on there, from what I've seen, she also faces trouble because you're bringing on men who aren't interested in black women. And it's within their best interest to do that. They're using you as a way to increase their viewer count, increase the storylines. I want you to be talking about this because then it gets more people watching this and reinforcing the idea that they want to be carried on throughout the show. And literally black women are just being like used for storylines, which just reinforce the standard of beauty that, is not them. And honestly, this idea that, there are beautiful black women on the show, who are being overlooked for quite mediocre white women. It's almost like, reinforcing this narrative as a black woman that you have to be 110% before somebody chooses you, which is a lie. I see so many beautiful black women being chosen all the time. And, it's like, I'm not trying to be harsh. Am I trying to be harsh? I don't know. But something is stinking. Something is smelling. Something is stinking. Something is smelling. Because if I look around in public and when I look at actual white women and women of other races, most of them are average looking. We all know that, being white doesn't mean you're just going to be automatically attractive. If we look at people in real life and we just get off the screen for a minute and actually genuinely look at people in real life, we know that that's not true. But they would love to make you think this way. It benefits them for you to think this way, especially as a black woman. And, this is really sad because a lot of black women develop like insecurities. And it's just, if you can see through it, you can see through all of that, you'll realize that it's just one big con. One complete big con. Even the dating study that would happen on a dating app, it was with one dating app. I think either one or two. Literally. There are plenty of women I know that have the black women I know that have literally got hundreds of matches on dating apps. Literally, I'm literally one of them. Thousands even. So, this idea that not only do black women have to do more to just get the same results that other people do being average, but black women are undesirable in the media, or this rhetoric that the media is trying to perpetuate that black women are undesirable is really pathetic and it's really false. And unfortunately, we live in a community where, we live in a time where it's almost normal for this kind of mindset to be on the internet and on TV, and it's really, you have to be very strong. You have to be very strong. You have to be very steadfast in what you think for that to not affect you. And that's definitely something I want like Black women to just think about further. These people benefit from you thinking like this. And if you can make sure that they can't make you to believe what they're saying, it will save you a lot of time and energy. And actually, if you look around in reality and see how people are doing, you'll see that this rhetoric that they're running with on TV is not the reality for many people offline. This is important. This is really important. So yeah, that's just what I wanted to talk about. It's just funny to me, you know. Honestly, I don't even know why. I don't even know why Black women go on shows like this. Because I think there are dating shows for Black women and Black men. I'm not sure how good they are, but like I said, I don't watch all these dating shows because I'm too busy. But yes, this rhetoric that they're trying to achieve, you know, they're trying to make you doubt yourself. And all you need to do is just not give in to that. It's easier said than done because we've all got our days. In fact, my first ever video that I posted when I was talking about Black women, society say Black women isn't attractive, but I get so much attention. I was having a bad day that day. Like I was frustrated that day. I don't know why I was frustrated, but I was frustrated for something. But I don't know what. I was frustrated for something, but I don't know what. But so we all have our bad days, but just recognizing that this is a narrative that these production networks and these TV bosses are trying to actually create in the minds of the general public. Like, I'm not even trying to be funny. Like, I can't even tell you how many people think they're automatically better looking or attractive than Black women just on the basis of them not being Black. And it's just like, no. Like, have you seen yourself? No, you're not. You're not, honey. You're not. You are not. Do you hear me? You are not. You are not. You're mad. You're mad. Literally. And I think a lot of people, and I've noticed this even when I go out. When I go out, I've noticed this because I'm someone that I'm in very good shape. You know, I dress kind of, I like to highlight my shape. And, you know, I've noticed that sometimes even when I go out, people are looking at me like, we didn't expect you to look like this. And I'm like, so what did you expect? What did you expect? You know, did you think I was going to shrink away for you? Did you think I was going to hide away for you? It ain't happening. It ain't happening, baby. So yeah, honestly, as a Black woman, you should be confident to come out and, you know, be yourself. You don't have to be glamorous all the time, but you also don't have to shrink away. Somebody will find you attractive no matter what these people say. And you are desirable no matter what these bosses say or no matter what these stupid dating apps or these stupid dating shows say. The less time you focus on these and the more you focus on your real life outcomes, the better for you. And now we always know that de jure is not de facto. But at the same time, you should always take these things with a grain of salt. Seriously, it's super important. It will help you in life. So yeah, that's what I had to say. That's what I had to say, honestly. Watch these dating shows with a pinch of salt. Really. Look at what happened with Iyanna and Jarrett. I haven't finished fully watching that show. But I haven't finished fully watching season 2 because I just finished season 1. And I left season 2 for like a very long time. Like I started halfway and then I just got bored and left. But I knew already that guy was not into her. The way he acted, I just knew. So they're trying to also create that narrative as well. So yeah, just be mindful of this. So yeah, that's what I had to say. Guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. I keep forgetting to say that, probably because I'm not really bothered if I grow in numbers or not. I'm not someone that uses YouTube to live, so it's like whatever happens. I'm honestly surprised that people even watch my videos because I know that YouTube has billions of videos, and there are genuinely videos that people upload that have no views at all. Like, there are videos with no views. Like, so I'm always grateful and I'm always amazed when someone watches my video and comments, and when people like my videos. I have like 61 subscribers, but I have like videos with hundreds of views, which is incredible. So, because I look at people who have like thousands of subscribers but can't even get like hundreds of views. So honestly, I'm grateful for everybody that watches me and just like comments, likes. I love you. What can I say? You are I don't know, you're something, but I don't know what, but you're great. But yeah, I really appreciate the support, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you like these videos. I'm gonna do more, and yeah, drop some camera recommendations down below because I'm gonna do more vlogs. I've got a lot of travel. I've done the engagement ring vlog, but I've got the Cartier ring trip coming up. We're going shopping for rings and Cartier, baby. I've got the Poland trip coming up, and then we've got the trip to Africa as well coming up. So yeah, drop some recommendations down below. Okay, guys, I will see you later. I need to eat. I'm hungry. But yeah, bye. Have a good day.